Yo, what up guys, Ross Scallops here, and in this video, I'm reviewing Dogman. Alright, so as you guys probably already know, this movie is about a dog and a man. They get into an accident, they combine them to create Dogman. And basically what they have to do is stop this evil cat from being evil. That's as simple as it gets. Now obviously this is a kid's movie, it has a $40 million budget. It's only an hour and 34 minutes long. It's rated PG, and as of right now the reviews aren't that good, saying it's 59% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 6.8 on IMDb. Now for me, looking at Dogman, this movie looked like it was going to be alright. Didn't look like anything crazy. Just the premise alone was kind of weird. A dog is the main character who can't talk. But I went into this kind of open and willing to see what they had, and honestly after watching it, I gotta say it was better than I thought it would be, but at the same time, it wasn't anything crazy or different or even special. But let me just list some pros and cons just to help you guys see what I think was good about it and what I think they could have done better. All right, so for the pros, I'll have to say it starts off quick. The movie just starts off and it gets going. They do enough to keep you entertained and just to keep the movie going and the story progressing. Another thing is there was a good amount of comedy in here, and it was the kind of comedy that's just like straightforward, like right in your face. Just the kind of comedy that makes you just sit there and go, really? Like, that's so corny. I don't know. To me, I liked it and enjoyed it. And there was people around me that were laughing as well. So I say the comedy. And with that, this movie had some kind of emotional scenes. Nothing to really make you cry, I don't think. But I feel like if you're a parent or you have kids or, you have some kind of bad relationship with your parents, this movie kind of tries to pull at your strings because they introduced this little cat that I don't know if is seen throughout the trailer, but they introduced this little cat, and that cat is the glue of this movie. The cat itself was written so well, I think, and just for what they were going for, the emotional scenes with that cat and just the cat's character, I thought was done really good, and that what made the movie good for me. Like that, the cat stole the show. Like at first the cat's introduced and you're just like, oh cool, okay, let's see what happens. But then the cat becomes a huge part in the story and honestly takes over the movie. But yeah, the movie did a good job of trying to get some emotional scenes or just trying to build these characters, and I think that's what the movie did. Obviously, Dogman is this good guy, and he kind of stays same throughout the movie, but the main villain, the cat, he has an arc, and I think it's done well. And besides that, I mean, it's a kid's movie. There's nothing crazy in here, no Toy Story aspect, like, wow, that was a great movie. It was just a fun kid's movie, and I guess I'll go into some of the cons now. And I don't know if this is really a con or not, but if I had to compare this, I would say it's very similar, like, type of feel to Garfield that came out last year. If you saw that movie, I feel like this has the same feel. Nothing crazy, but it's a good under-the-radar kid movie. A more lower-tier movie that you'll still find enjoyment with, but it's something that like stands out or anything. And I'm sure there's a lot of things you can nitpick in here, but for me, I'd say the ending is probably just, it starts to get over the top in a way. Even for a kid's movie, I felt like, all right, what are we doing? Like it got a little over the top, nothing crazy. But I don't know, I think this movie's generic. It doesn't do a lot of things new, and it kind of feels similar to other movies that have came out before it. But honestly, it's a solid movie, and if I had to give this a rank, I'd probably give it a salty popcorn. I don't think you need to watch it in theaters, but if you do, you'll probably enjoy it, and I'm sure your kids will probably enjoy it too. But anyways, guys, those are just my thoughts. Comment down below if you've seen Dogman, and let me know what your thoughts are. I'd be curious to know if you guys think this is good, if you think it was I'd be curious to know. And so with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.